Good day everyone. Let's take a look into last and final session management challenge, that is challenge. Okay. So here again we have the username and password boxes as usual. We're gonna try username admin, password admin, and that tells you that the password only is invalid while username is correct. Just to cross verify, if I give username Chinni, password Chinni, that's gonna say username is not found. Okay, so that means admin username is there, the password is not. If I click on forgotten password, it says enter the username. Since I know the username is admin, if I give username admin on send mail, takes a bit of time and says URL with embedded password reset token has been sent to admin via email. Okay, so yeah, that sounds good, but the problem is I am not admin, so I don't have the admin email access. Okay, so probably we should be able to do something by analyzing the content. So let me go to verb suit proxy and HTTP history, and here I have a lot of different types of things. Out of all of them, few of them are bit interesting. First of all, the main one is a big file size. After the main big file size, the next biggest one that I have is this one. Okay, why is it so big? Why what it is downloading or what it is uploading, that it is that big of a size? Okay, let me try to read that. So we are trying to get this particular page. Why are we getting this page? URL, I go yes colon slash slash web server. What is this file? Why is it that big? Okay, it's just a login box. If I take a look into paste source code, login box has something interesting. This must be why it is taking that much storage while it is downloading or uploading. Yeah, interesting. We'll come to that later. Anything else we have interesting here? The base one is okay, understandable. Index.jsp first page may contain a lot of graphics and stuff. After that, this one is also a little bit big, not like crazy big, but noticeable. Get started.jsp. What exactly is that? The password is temporary password. Yeah, this is my interface, basic interface thing. That crazy. This size, both of them are same, so there is that. I'll keep that also. Other than that, you'll have the basic post requests where you are trying to change the passwords. As you can see, sub username admin, you try to send that and you got the response. You are limited with email, password, etc. Okay, so that in mind, the only interesting thing that we got here is this one, and it's a little bit difficult to read it here. So what I'll do is I'll find the same packet in the burp suite one, right? 5647, that one. What I'm gonna do is I am going to read it over here, because here you can see formatting is good, font size is also good, so I can easily be able to understand what's. And as I observed, the majority of the part is in the bottom, so let me quickly go to the bottom. Okay, so reset, is it a password reset content or something? Let me scroll up. I can see username equal to the username equal to new password equal to the new password, reset password token equal to token, and there is a URL also. URL says 7a something something and change pass. Seems like I don't know what this is, but this is triggering some kind of password change request, and it will take the username and password values. Sounds like a better way to do that, right? So let me see if I can access it. What if I try to access it? Copy. Again, we might not be able to directly access it without tampering the values, but I just want to give it a try. Get the tab and me ask that packet, that page. Observe here it says method not allowed. I'm assuming HTTP method not allowed. What if I try to send it in post method? I can't do that here, or I can do that here. Let me intercept. Start intercepting. Intercepting means I can handle the packets live. So when I reload the request, that's gonna come to my verb suit in the intercept. Since method is not allowed, I'm gonna change that to post method. Okay. Then if I click on send, the request is sent. Now let me see how it responded. The browser, that's blank. Let's see in the verb suit how it looks like. HTTP history, and one responded with 0. So I was assuming it did not give any error. 200 okay, which means request was success. But because see there's a lot of data to be sent here, okay, like new username, new password and all of that, I didn't send any of them. Probably that could be a problem as well. So what I'll try to do right now is take this particular thing, send to repeater. Here I am going to add user name equal to admin and the other value, username equal to admin, new password equal to password value, new password equal to, let's say, hacker at the rate 12356, and there's also one more value. I don't know what value I'm supposed to give here, the reset token. I'm just going to give the same thing, the token. Okay, just same value here of a column. I'll give. Okay. So earlier I thought the values are missing. Now I have the values as well. Let's see if I send it, will I be able to get any valid response? On send, still nothing. Why I got still nothing? Something is missing. What is missing? Should I be sending that in any different way? Password values. Values are there. Cookie values are there. Do I have to change them to like admin or something? We'll have to take a look into that too. Try maybe a different packet. Let me try this here. First I'm going to change the URL to something new, that is change pass URL. Second page, new one. Okay, next I have this value here. Let me take that value, copy. Earlier we tried to enter the username to reset the password. This time we are trying to change the password with the change password URL. Okay, now if I click on send, that's interesting. I think the packet should have specific kind of data, especially the referrer where this verification is good. Earlier I don't have that. See, I don't have that referrer link. I think that's what causes issue. So now that I have referred URL available, whatever values that I have gave are being processed by the target. However, not very successful. You can see that font color red, could not parse, manipulate date or time. Date or time from the token, it says that, remember I said earlier I don't know what the token is, right? Seems like they are trying to expect a date or time value from the token. Okay, no, so I need to give a token, time in a token format. That's a little bit different. Let's see what else do we have. If I scroll down again, post request, they're expecting post request. That's why get did not work for that. And here you see token life is 10 minutes. It's pretty much like an OTP, I guess, but date OTP, maybe. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is, this is the date. They're expecting a date, right? So let me take the date, copy URL, sorry, not copy URL, copy. Should I give directly date? Let me try. That doesn't look good, but let me try anyway. Send. Still the same thing. Unparsable date. What is the meaning of unparsable date? If I go to internet, search for unparsable date, what is the meaning of? In other words, it's not able to understand. Why can't understand? Seems like to give it in a format. Or I was thinking, what if, again, every value so far has been taken in encoded format, right? What if the date is also been taken in encoded format? Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the date in the encoded format. So I'll go to decoder, paste the date there, encode as base64, take that value, copy. I can't copy, encode that encoded value, paste that in the place of token value. Okay, now do you think it will work? Let's see, work or not. Okay, send. At least now it is showing that, but still it says cannot pass the date and time that we have provided. Doing good only. How else should I change it? This could not pass manipulate date and time from the token. Parsable date. But remember, even though I gave encoded value, it was able to properly read it. That means we are doing good, but something is missing. What do you think is missing? Do you think the format is wrong? I gave the same format, right? 14th March 2028 and all of that. Is missing. Date is properly read. That is good, but what's going on? Is it some kind of US date kind of thing? What date format I'm following right now? Like you know, in US we'll have different type of time date formats, right? In India we'll use a date, month, and year, but in US they may use month, date, and year, right? So is it such kind of thing? Let me give it a try. Wrong in trying, right? Is it a format thing? What if I give March 1st and then 14th next? Uh, that actually makes sense. Right now my date is March 15th. What is the date in US? Yeah, for them it is March 14th. So yeah, it makes sense. Need to give in US format maybe. Let me click on encode again. Copy. We think it will work. Let's try. Repeater. Replace that value with a new value. Send. Still we are getting the error. I don't think that is a problem. So what is missing? Why is the time is not parsing? Let me check. Earlier we got the error here, right? Parsable date, the format, date, date, mat. This is JSP, right? So what if I say simple date format Java? Again, you can see that it is JSP from over here. See, JSP is Java server pages, right? So is there any specific format they'll have to follow? Date format. Okay, so it looks like this. Parsing dates. Yeah, dates is what I want. I want the full format, not just one thing. Simple date format. One. So New York is good. The date is still a little bit. There are multiple formats available for multiple things. I'll go with Stack Overflow. Pattern. Object. Again, each of them have like different formats, how they are placing each values and all of that. Let's do one thing. I might have to take a look into the source code, because otherwise I will not be able to know what format they're expecting, right? So what I will do is I'm just gonna go to activity shepherd. This is shepherd code, right? Seems like I'm involving some kind of white box approach here. Shepherd GitHub is okay. Code should be here only. So src main repository. Utility ML. This one all MP files and YML files. One is good. Java testing Java. Let's modules challenges. Challenges right now we're dealing with session management challenge 5, right? Okay, session management 5. We have multiple of them here. 5 change password set token, like that. Set token and change password are looking interesting, but I'm gonna open regular 5 also. Right now we're trying to change password and set token. Let me take a look into set token. I have time here. Date, validate. I searched for date and time. I could not find much details. I'll come back to it later. I'm gonna go to the next one. Next one is called change password. Okay. In the change password, what I'm gonna do is search for date. Yeah, there are some date format. Simple date. Yeah, simple date format is available here. That's interesting. Copy. Search for that, and here I see format is EEE, MMM, D, HH, MMSS. I know that is time zone, and year is in the last date. Format is entirely not simple. Again, they can use the format anyway to get the time and date that they want. What exactly is E? Let's see. Can they tell me what is? Can't. Let me. Yeah. Okay. This looks good. This is exactly what I wanted. Pretty much. Exactly. But okay. E D D. Is it same? E 3Ms D H H D M D. Similar but not exactly same. It's shuffled here and there. E M M M single D H H. This is very close. Yeah, this is very close also. What are those? I think I'm gonna ask uh, ChatGPT or something what that EE is, because I'll have to go with that and find out what is that. Or let me search on the internet generally. Um, simple, simple date format landing. Okay, I think this can help us. First is right. E is day name in the week. Okay, that makes sense. THU Thursday or FRI Friday. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me note it down over here. Notepad here. E means date. Okay, the day name. First 3 characters of the day name. Next, what is the next one? MMM, capital MMM. What is capital MMM? Capital MM. M. Did I miss it? M is month of the year. 3 means JUL, like that example I can see here. So MMM means that. So you can go back. MMM. MMM means month. Like this is March, right? So MAR, March. Next. D, HHMMSS. I know that. D is day probably. Yeah, day in a month. Like today is 15th, or for them it is 14th. So 14th. So Thursday, March 14th. Then we have HHMMSS. HH is hours, yes. MM is minutes, SS means seconds. So will be, let's say for example now it is 1 o'clock, so 1 colon minutes like 51 colon seconds like 00. Okay. Then Z is time zone, as I know that Z, yeah, time zone, time zone time zone GMT, and year 2024, that's a year. So that is how exactly they want. Okay, so it's a little bit complex than what I have expected. We need to take a look into the source code over here. Also we need to take a look into the source code over here. Yeah, like a little bit of white box approach. So if you do not have access to the codes in both situations, might not exactly know, it may take forever for you to try all of them by yourself. Again, now this is from the code. Let me try this format and let me see how it will work. Okay. If I get a latest time, this is the latest time in my server. I'll have to convert that into local format, in the format that they are expecting. This is the format that they have. I need to turn that into the above format. So Thursday, comma, did I give comma? Let me try. I'll give comma and then I'll remove that later if needed. So obviously March 14th, and the time is 2022, let's say 48, and GMT. What else is missing? March 4th, time, GMT, and year 24. What they want the time to be. We take that time, copy, coding, right? Encoder, new time, encode, take the new time value. We still have a comma there, remember. If the comma is not required, I'll remove that. Encode again, click on send. Still it says same error, maybe remove comma, try without comma, code, copy, paste, send. Finally, okay, a little bit what should I say, typical, but get the idea. So password change request is success, it says. Does it mean the username admin and the password is changed to password? Okay, the one way to find out, let's go here and go here, username admin, and if my request is really succeeded, right, if my request is really succeed, if I click on sign in, I should be able to get the access. Let's try sign in, and then still it says incorrect. Why it says incorrect? I changed the password. Okay, one moment. Yeah, I'll change this also, admin, just to be extra sure. Admin code, like that, double encode again, that here. This password change request is success. Sorry, my password is hacker at 123456. I have only typed hacker at 123 123 hacker at rate @1. Finally, so yeah, don't forget what password you configured, I guess. Obviously, copy that, submit the key, submit as your flag. Yeah, not as simple as the first one, but not impossible either. So if I go to my web page now, flags, submit flag, flag, submit, and it's done. So yeah, like that you will be able to handle that. Now here, those are 5 challenges that we have taken care of. The first one I have submitted in a different lab, so it was not showing there, but you get the idea. Yeah, that's session management. Give it a try and see how that works. To give you a recap, because it's a very big process, what we have done is we have gone through management challenge 5, tried to password reset, and then in the process we observed that there are some strange other files are loading. Okay, some of them are very big in size, so that the very huge size attracted us, and then we went there and found out that it is loading some other file called some random number and .js. Upon further investigation, we are able to know that inside of that there are multiple scripts, and one of them is a password change script which will accept username, new password, and a token. Okay, we know that we can give new username as admin, password as new password, but token we don't know what to do. So we just sent it randomly, and it gave us error saying that hey, I want to understand date. So we tried to give some couple of date formats, they did not work, so we had to resort to checking the source code, approaching the white box pattern, and from the source code we are able to identify that it uses a specific date format, and then we just formatted the date in that way, and then we sent it, and that was accepted, and we got the password change request. Then using the password we logged in, get the flag, get the key, we get the ID. Okay. So yeah, again try that out and see how it will work in the next one.